Hey guys, it's Big Tan 1987, and I'm bringing you some ACR corruption. In this match, I didn't quite score this high, but I just wanted to show what corruption is and why I consider it one of my favorite modes. So basically, corruption, it has about 3 rounds. And you're either, before the game starts, you are either corrupted or uncorrupted. So right now I'm uncorrupted, and what you do when you're uncorrupted is that you have to hide and stay alive for as long as possible. And the way I do this is that I find a really nice big group, and I use morph, smoke. Sometimes I don't use smoke. I sometimes use mute, I use decoy, or I use bodyguard. But sometimes I just smoke. Sometimes I don't stick to mute because mute and ACR sometimes it just doesn't work for shit. But anyway, I use morph because they can't see you, and I know that there's more than like at least 3 pursuers on you, and that they're not gonna know who you are. But you also gotta choose your group wisely, because you gotta get a really big group to morph so that none of them will realize who it is. And whenever I get a lure in my group, I don't chuck a smoke. But right there, I chucked the smoke because I thought he was coming at me, and I stunned him, so it was all good. And I'm on boost cooldown, so I can get my morph and smoke back up very fast because I'm very dependent on morph. Morph is just like one of my favorite abilities, especially in corruption. I should have kept running over here, and I would have got that stun, but of course this is ACR, and then you just don't get your stun, or you don't get a kill. I don't know if any of you have happened to this. I don't know if anything like that has happened to you, where you try stunning someone and then you get pulled out of your stun animation and then they kill you, or vice versa. So right now I'm corrupted. When I'm corrupted, I run firecrackers and knives, just like with any other hunting match, like manhunt or any of that, because on firecrackers you want to know who your target is, and usually on corruption people like use morph, or they use disguise. So I run on firecrackers and knives, and what I do, I throw a firecracker at a blended group, and when they throw their smoke, I lock onto them and I throw a knife so they won't run away, because you never know, they might just throw a mute at you and they just like, you know, want to stun you. So I throw a mute at them.
2 uncorrupted remaining.
In this game, I forgot to mention also, I'm playing with the Coke Ninja, who happens to be my cousin. So Charlie, when you watch this video, I hope that you're happy that the fact that YouTube finally knows you. So anyway, I actually don't like being corrupted. I don't know, it's just I like being uncorrupted. I love the challenge. Over here, this Corsair, she hangs by this pole, and she offensively throws a firecracker. And when she doesn't realize that when you're hanging off something, when you're trying to cheat, you don't know that someone can throw a knife at you, or they can chuck a gun, or they can just shoot you. So you just gotta be careful, especially in corruption, when there's more than 3 pursuers on you. You gotta be very careful.
4 uncorrupted remaining.
Okay, so now I'm uncorrupted. I find this group, blend it into a bunch of holes, and I'm good to go. Sometimes I'm scared that someone might come into my group and they might morph it, because I've had this so many times where I'm in a nice big group of blended personas, and someone just comes in and just morphs the whole thing and makes it into their own group, and it just pisses me off. So what I do when they do that, I just stun the whole group so I can teach them a lesson about this is my group, so fuck off. And when I'm in a chase, I stay in my group. And when I'm in my blended group and all my pursuers have killed the whole group, I run for my life because I know it's broken, there's nothing I can do. this guy making himself obvious, and I knew someone was going to cut me off, throw my smoke, and I just stunned him. So in corruption, you got to be careful. You got to look behind you, look in front of you, look side to side. In this video, I wasn't using manual camera, but now I am using manual camera. And manual camera is pretty good. Like, it helps you like see all around you, you know. But the disadvantages of manual camera is that people tend to tunnel vision a lot, so you gotta be careful. So that's one wrong thing about manual camera. So right now I'm in sudden death. In sudden death, guys, you just can't panic. Yeah, you might panic a little because I've got like 4 people on me, I got 8 people on me, I'm gonna die. Just stay in your group. Don't make yourself look obvious. If they offensively smoke you, don't do anything. Keep walking. But if they've killed your whole group, chuck a smoke. Don't stun any of them, because before you know it, they'll just kill you within those 8 seconds of immunity that they've got that lure on you. Run away. Keep running. Keep looking around you to see if no one's after you. Use as many chase breakers as you like. Because it's Venice, one of the best maps for corruption, I use this building for many barriers. I go from rooftop to rooftop, I go through so many chase breakers, and I've just got many diversions. So I finished in first place. I was on a 6k. It wasn't that great the score, but I just want to show you guys how I play corruption, how I win, and how successful the match can be when you run on morph and smoke or mute, blah blah blah. So I want you guys to tell me what you think of it. Leave a like and a comment, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, take care.